That's why I'd rather have it below 0. Feels warmer. 6-degree crap. Alright. Yeah, I got up about 1 today again. Nice yesterday. Man, I was tired yesterday. I don't know why. I went to bed plenty early. So, anyway, I got up about 1. And I started the 2 uploads. And number 52 and the actual handguard with me and Indian bolting them up. It starts off kind of slow, but it gets better as it goes. You'll see. It's 21 minutes long. I just didn't feel like editing it. So anyway, I finally got caught up on OWL56's vid. The one called Angels, He Meets Angels, or something like that. That's a pretty good vid, dude. I wish I had some strange experiences like that to talk about, but I don't. So yeah, I know what you're talking about, where you're saying they went down into the dip and then disappeared. I follow exactly how you said that. I was waiting for you to say you went down there and there wasn't anybody there. You never saw them turn left, right, go straight. Wow, we really piqued an interest in that one. I started with my coast-to-coast story, and then you picked up on it, and away you're going. I was listening to Coast to Coast this morning again, and they're talking about gold and silver and end of time. Oh yeah, you're gonna need gold and silver, and don't forget your food, all them kind of commercials. But that really doesn't interest me. It just seems like more doom and gloom news. And I really don't care for doom and gloom news. Yesterday there really wasn't anything to read, so I went to the science and technology section. I read all my, when I'm at work, I read my news and stuff off my cell phone. So I went to Fox News, I went to the sci-tech section, and they're talking about some Japanese scientists are getting some, or they have gotten some DNA from a woolly mammoth find in Siberia. So what they're going to do in the next 5 to 6 years, they are going to extract the DNA nuclei, I don't know. But then they're going to take an elephant egg and they're going to pull its DNA and nuclear stuff out of it, and they're going to inject the woolly mammoth stuff into this egg, and then they're going to artificially inseminate an elephant and see if they can bring the woolly mammoth back. Now I've got a couple different thoughts on that. I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool, personally. But then I think about it and I sit back and I go, well, how are other people going to take this? Especially the religious people. Because, you know, they're already fighting over genome and playing with human cells and that kind of stuff. And, okay, on a human, okay, I can understand a fight over that. My personal opinion is if they can find a cure for cancer by doing that, great. If they can cure muscular dystrophy by doing that, fantastic. You know, all these great crippling diseases, if they can fix them by changing out DNA, I'm all for it. I really am. Now, as far as doing it with a woolly mammoth, like I said, I think it's a cool idea. But I think the religious right is going to go have a shit fit over it, because, and I can see why. You're thinking, all right, God came down and, or not came down, but he overlooked everything and said, I screwed up, or I don't like the way this is working, so wham, here's an ice age. Let's kill them all off and we'll start over. And now here we are trying to bring back an extinct, I don't know if it's a dinosaur, I don't really care. So if it works, good. I talked to Chuck about this yesterday too. And he didn't sway my opinion either way. But it was something for us to talk about. And I'm hoping he does a TDD report on it if he can find the articles and stuff. Maybe when he gets a bone in his jaw, he will find some better information than what I read, because mine was only like maybe 100 words. Quick synopsis of what they're doing or thinking about doing. Then the next question is, you get this woolly mammoth brought back, and you're going to have to do more than one, and then you're going to have to figure out how to get a male and how to get a female, and yada yada yada. So you start bringing them back, what are you going to do with them? You're going to put them in a zoo? Oh, that's great. It's not like you can let them roam free again. I mean, you can't just turn them loose in the United States and go, here you go, have a nice time. And then that brings up something else I've been thinking about. What do they eat? Well, they say them Siberian ones have actual organs and stuff left in them, so they should be able to figure out. Clutch is freezing up again. They should be able to figure out what they eat by the stomach contents, I would think. I mean, if the organs are there, the stomach will be there, but then the next question I got is, how do you know what's in the stomach isn't just, there's nothing else to eat, so we're eating bushes? Hell, I don't know what a woolly mammoth eats. But I'm sure they'll figure it out. Then after the thing's born, if it works, what are you going to feed it? You're going to let it nurse on the elephant, right? Yeah, okay. Well, what if the elephant doesn't put out the right nutrients or whatever you want to call it? I don't know, there's just some passing thoughts I've had on it. But like I said, I think it's kind of a cool idea. I'm really surprised they don't have that on coast to coast. Because I'm sure then somebody would be like, oh my God, it's a sign of the end times, May 21st, here we go again. Well, at least they've gotten off that kick. I'm not having to listen to that anymore, lately.